Welcome back to my channel, Cheryl Fuller Spiritual Wealth, where we talk about the laws of attraction, taking positive action, which ends in success and satisfaction, and so much more. Let's get it! All right, guys, today is Wealthy Wednesday. So what we want to do is we want to take a deep breath. Surrender everything that no longer serves you anymore in all timelines and all dimensions and all lifetimes. Now, surrender. Say, I allow, I allow. I surrender. Connected heart center. Connect to your guidance system. Connect to your higher self. Anchoring that in now. Oh, thank you so much for being here, guys. How's everybody's weekend? I know we're on a 2-day or so. Wealthy Wednesday today, and positive pump to get you through your hump is going to be awesome. All right, guys, we're also going to do an affirmation and Cheryl's secrets today, and I actually want to kind of go back and some stuff that I actually forgot to talk about in my videos, and so I wanted to go back and kind of talk about those things that which I had forgotten about but mentioned. So we want to get into that. Let's start off with an affirmation, guys, and then we'll go into our positive page for the day. So our affirmation, of course, one of my favies, everything's always working out for me, and I'm always living prosperously. Everything's always working out for me, and I'm always living prosperously. I do have another one I want to do today, is I'm worthy of a happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant life I am. I'm worthy of a happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant life I am. I see my Focus Wheel Friday is having a really good turnout. If you guys haven't checked that out, go do so. I'm actually listening to it myself in the morning and at night, and it's amazing. So I'm actually loving the outcome of that and the turnout. It's amazing. I'm going to do another one that's more for just like everybody, because I know that kind of has Fuller families and all that stuff on there, but Fuller family, there you go. I'm also today, I forgot to mention, so it's a little surprise, but we are doing another manifestation. It's actually for Wealthy Wednesday, and it's a money candle. So it's a money manifestation candle. So I'm super excited about that, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's get into positive page for the day. Positive page for the day. I literally I wasn't even thinking when I went to this, and so I'm really super excited because it goes perfectly with Wealthy Wednesday. So readjust, refresh, renew, and remember. Readjust your attitude. Start to think positively, knowing you have what it takes to accomplish your goals. Yay! Refresh your spirit, dreams, new dreams, letting the possibilities grow the vision into visions. Renew your faith. Believe you have a purpose, a higher calling designed just for you. Remember your loved ones, they are there to applaud your victories, encourage you on your journey, and help you through the challenges. Oh my gosh, I love that. I never read them before I start, so it's completely fresh to me, but I just kind of seen that and I thought it would go perfect. And that's from Sue Davis Potts. She wrote that for this book. So I love that positive page for the day. I love that. That is amazing. That goes perfectly with what we got going on Wealthy Wednesday, right, guys? Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was this book. I said, oh, the most amazing thing about this book, and then I never talked about it. So the one thing that I remember that always stands out for me the most from Embraced by the Light was her. Well, let me just set the stage for a second so you kind of have an idea. She basically was having a procedure done, and she ended up dying, passing over to the other side, and kind of experienced all these things, kind of hung out with infinite intelligence and God and everybody, Jesus, and just kind of had like this full-blown Embraced by the Light experience. And the one thing that I remember the most that she talks about that stuck with me the most, that I thought would be the most valuable if you guys don't end up reading the book, or that was my need to read for last week, but if you don't end up reading the book, the most valuable thing that I got from the book was the fact that she said that when we go on the other side and we transform, we actually go, well, everything's telepathic, we don't speak, everything's just kind of like through the brain. We're not really talking. It's all just kind of feelings and emotions and all that stuff. And she said you go like almost to like when you go to like the descending disciples, and there is like a judgment that you go into, but it's a little bit different than we all kind of think about it as, or we visualize it or think it's supposed to be. But it's actually, like she said, you kind of like stand on a thing and you literally feel your whole entire life that you just lived comes flashing through your entire life. You kind of just like live it all, but you feel all the feelings that you provoked on everybody else. So for instance, if you were walking down the street and you smiled at somebody, and then that person smiled at many people, and they on just like a smile went throughout like the day because of one smile, then you get to feel all that. If you make a difference in somebody's life, whether bad or good, and then that reflects out to everything else, then you get to feel it. So whatever you do to this person, which then cause and affects them to do something to somebody else, you'll feel all of it. So yeah, whatever you are putting out there, however you're treating people, whatever you're doing, you're actually going to feel the hardship of that and the goodship. So you'll feel all the good. She said that they start off with the bad, and it kind of like whatever bad stuff you're doing, it depletes your light too. So you're doing bad stuff and your light gets depleted, and you feel all of that, and then your light builds back up as you feel all the good that you did. So it's basically like, do as much good as you can, because if not, you're going to feel it, and you want to have those good feelings. So that was the most thing that I took from the book. I know we feel like amazing when we go on the other side and all that, but there is that transforming process that we go through, almost like a schooling, I guess you could kind of say, to kind of reflect on what we just lived and then kind of go in there. So anyways, who knows? We'll know when we get there, right? All right, guys, I am going to do our candle next. See you, be right back. I got to get prepared for that. All right, guys, I got it all ready. Always before you're doing any type of ritual, you always want to surround yourself with the white light. You always want to say and protect yourself with the divine white light. So we want to do that now, and I want to surround and protect myself and anybody else watching this video with the divine white light. So with that being said, let's get into our ritual. All right, I got it set up over here. I love to do stuff over here, and I love just kind of for people out there who want to kind of like more abundance. So I think mirrors like is like more. So I kind of like proud of myself because I did the mirror with my money on it, and the mirror with like this. The bamboo, which is, spiritual abundance and all that stuff. So I just want to share with you guys, if you have a little mirror that's just kind of hanging around that you haven't done anything with and you'd like to do something with it, that would be a cool idea. So, all right, let's get into it. I've already, but we can do that again. So I just charged the candle. I did sage the house this morning. So I kind of did that along with, the ritual. You want to just surround yourself with the divine white light. You want to, sage. And so we're going to get into it, guys. Excuse me. I had my thing. It's okay, though. All right. What we're going to say is, may prosperity flow freely through my life. I sense a natural attraction to wealth and its comforts. Let me embrace prosperity in all forms. All right, so I'm going to set this here because I'm going to say it at the same time. All right, you guys ready? So fill into your Wealthy Wednesday magic candle, prosperity candle. It is literally called, this is called a magic money candle. So surround ourselves with the divine white light now, as ever before, in all timelines and all dimensions, all lifetimes, why not? And we are going to say, fill into the energy, guys. I can feel it. May prosperity flow freely through my life. I sense a natural attraction to wealth and its comforts. Let me embrace prosperity in all forms. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, it feels amazing. I know that sounds silly, but it really does. So I'm going to set this over here as we are filling into that, we'll go ahead and say it again. Take a deep breath in. Surround ourselves with a divine white light. May prosperity flow through me tonight. I like to make rhymes, you know how I am. May prosperity flow freely through my life. I sense a natural attraction to wealth and its comforts. Let me embrace prosperity in all forms. Ooh-wee. All right, feeling that. Let's get into Cheryl's secrets. I'm in a little different spot, so I'm getting myself rearranged here. Hope everybody's having an awesome, wealthy Wednesday. Whoa, this is nuts, dude. I'm like, seriously, this is cool, but I'm like, where did this come? Cheryl's secrets to me too. Don't let your pride forsake your pocket, emotional assets and liabilities. Don't let your pride forsake your pocket. Don't let your pride forsake your pocket, emotional assets and liabilities. Don't let your pride forsake your pocket. I'd have to reflect on that to know where I was when I wrote that. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think I got it all. Did I? Did I get it all? The Wednesday positive pump to get you through your hump. Guess we can do a little bit more positive pump, right? Remember how we get self-motivated, how we get ourselves out of a funk is we do jumping jacks, we count to 10 backwards, or we can combine them both. We can take cold showers, we can just get out of the house and go get in nature, take a walk, take the dog for a walk. I have noticed, even just, I know I live like in a kind of a city kind of a type place, so it's not like I have a lot of nature, but even the little bit of nature that I do have in my backyard with the trees and the grass, it makes me feel better when I just walk out there, take a deep breath, go water the garden, all that good stuff. So remember that, even if you're at work and you work inside, go take a step outside and just be like, deep breath, and help you get through your day, cold showers, all that good stuff. All right, guys, that's it for today. Stay positive, stay powerful, and stay true to you, Cheryl Fuller Spiritual Wealth. Peace out.